Hi guys, welcome to Stacking the Shelves Showcase Sunday Mailbox Monday for the weekend of, and I always have to look, March 26th. I did get, how many? 6 books this week, and I'll just start talking about them now. The first book I got was a book for review, and that is The Dark Missions of Edgar Brim by Shane Peacock. I'm going to be honest, there's a couple things that drew me to this book. I think the cover is really interesting. And then the second thing is they compare it to Penny Dreadful, the TV series, which I really, really like. So it's supposed to be like a middle grade, young adult, like kind of, I don't know what you would call that, Victorian, like Penny Dreadful type of series. So I'm curious to see how they compare it to like Penny Dreadful, the TV show, but like keep it appropriate for like a middle grade, young adult audience. Supposedly the little tagline on here says, when your nightmares come to life, will you hide or will you hunt? So apparently the kids' nightmares come to life or something. I think it'll be an interesting read. It's getting kind of mediocre reviews on Goodreads, and it comes out in May. I think it's like the second week of May. So I'll be reading it pretty soon and reviewing it. All right, so I did get 2 books from the library. I think I mentioned in the last couple videos that March is a really big month for series that I read having books come out. So both of these are books in series that I am reading. The first one is Midnight Marked by Chloe Neal, and this is a book in the Chicagoland Vampire series. This has been a really good urban fantasy series, and let me see, this is the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I believe there's 13 books planned for the series, and this is the 12th book in that series. So I am curious to see what happens. These are interesting books. They don't ever cover a very long time period, but they're always really good. I really enjoy the main characters. And it's a vampire-based urban fantasy, I guess you could say. All right, the next one I got is Blood Passage. I apologize for the glare. This book is the sequel to Exquisite Captive by Heather Demetrios. I really enjoyed, I got Exquisite Captive last year for review, and I really enjoyed it. It's about a woman who's a genie, and she gets, basically she's forced to like be a genie for this guy or something. That's all I really remember about, but I remember I liked it. So I'm curious to see where the story goes. I was a little bit surprised. I didn't think it was young adult, but maybe it was, because it's in my library has it in the young adult fantasy section. So yeah, it should be pretty good. It's much bigger than I expected to, because the first book wasn't that long. So hopefully that'll be a good book. And then I did buy 3 books. The 3 books I got were Black Butlers, and I'm getting pretty caught up in this series. I think there's only like 21 or 22 volumes released, and I bought volume 18 and volume 19 and volume 20. So I have to say the last few volumes in the Black Butler series I haven't enjoyed quite as much. They've been following this like boarding school mystery type of thing, and I haven't enjoyed it as much as some of the previous plot lines, but we're almost done with that plot line, so I'm hoping these 3 novels will get kind of back to the, you know, whole like demon butler theme. So that's what I got this week. 1 for review, 2 from the library, and 3 that I bought. I do have some, I was notified by my library, I have a couple more books that came in for series that I'm reading. So we'll have to see. I'll have to go pick those up eventually here. I think I have like a week to pick them up or something. And that's it. So hope you guys got a lot of great books to read. We had a snowstorm yesterday, but it was a weird snowstorm. It was like half the south half of the Twin Cities, not the north. So like I work in the south half of Twin Cities and drive up to the north where I live. And it was bizarre. Like I was driving, I came out of work and there were like 3 inches of snow. And then half the way home, it all just stopped and the ground was completely dry. So my house doesn't have a lot of snow, but where I work still has some snow. And that was kind of depressing because we have been hitting like some days with 70s and 50s and everybody thought spring was really coming, and then all of a sudden, bam, snowstorm. So that sucked. But we'll get over it because, you know, we're Minnesotans and we're used to that. Other than that, we're looking forward to Easter. We're having our whole family over from both sides over for Easter, an Easter brunch this year. And that'll be fun because it's the first time I've hosted Easter. Usually we go over to the in-laws house in the morning and then my parents' house in the evening. But my in-laws are kind of getting to the point where, you know, it's getting kind of tough for her to do Easter. And then my parents are actually leaving on a cruise, so they don't want to do a lot. So I offered to host brunch for everybody. So they're all going to come over and we will do Easter brunch and have an Easter egg hunt and all that stuff. So I think it'll be really fun. And in our new house, which is awesome. So I'm excited for that, and I hope everybody has a good time. So I won't talk to you again before Easter, so if you celebrate Easter, have a great Easter. Again, we're not super religious here, but we like to get together with our family and celebrate family, so we'll be doing that. Other than that, have a great week, and happy reading.